to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all.
Seabright is not ready to be reoccupied. So, are going to bring people in groups. On Monday, from 9 to 3:30, the last trip meeting at 3:30, access will be provided to the North Beach part of town only. North of the Ruskin Bridge only on Monday between 9 and 3:30. There are dangerous conditions in North Beach still, so people will need an escort. South Beach, south of the Ruskin Bridge. Tuesday, between 9 and 3:30, with the last trip meeting at 3:30, access will be granted to South Beach. You will be driven to your place, picked up, and brought back to the Ruskin Bridge. During this time, we still have dangerous conditions in town, so we ask you to please wait in your place or where you were dropped off. We need no walking around downtown. We ask you please do not bring children. Do not bring pets. There are heavy equipment that are very dangerous for small people especially. At that point, okay, thank you for that question. We are asking people to gather at the Ruskin Bridge, the foot of the Ruskin Bridge where you see the trailer. At that point, we have arranged for scat buses through Monmouth County. Thank you, Freeholder Director John Curley. And we will work to get you in groups, shuttle to your neighborhood so that you can get in there, grab a bag, your essential items, renew your property, and then we ask you to please be bright during the hour before. We're asking for one per household. If there's 2 of you in your household, then you both